crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
Timeouts called, and we're going to step aside. Be back in just a moment. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Second down and 13. Brings it in. That's reception number 2 for him. Dropping back now into the shotgun. The Cardinals now move the chains.
The quarterback that time realized it was zone coverage. He just waited for the defense to get out of position, and he threw it to the open hole.
First down at the 34. Intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes. Led to an interception.
The offense coming to the line inside the opponent's 20. Quarters formation here for the defense. First and goal from the 8. Rashad Perriman with the catch. Perriman's marked down after a gain of 4.
The Cardinals defensive coordinator made the right call that time. In the red zone, he was expecting pass. That's what he got. And they get up there and they make the tackle quickly after the pass completion.
Coming up to the line at the 4.
Let's go.
Second and goal from the 4. And now here's the toss. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
Jim, I love these situations. Third and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with a pass. And if it is a pass, I will look for something quick.
Press coverage all the way. The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. Touchdown, Baltimore Ravens. Running it in for the 7th time on the season. Ravens getting set for the extra point. Extra point was good. The Cardinals are ready to return the kickoff. Taken down well short of the 20. Let's mark him at the 15. The Cardinals are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
Gains 12. The Cardinals have used their running back out of the backfield, and it's been an effective tactic for them today. Langford's been targeted many times in the passing game here in the first half, Phil.
Really smart job by the quarterback so far in this game. You want to cover the wide receivers? No big deal. Look for that running back short, give him those receptions, and hope he can make a big play.
Takes it from the gun. He has the grab. That picks up 7. First down coming up.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down, Jim. That's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
Has his man. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. Playing press coverage to the outside. Midway second quarter. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands.
Let's go.
Second down and 5. Catch made. The offense picks up another first down and extends this drive.
They are, Jim. They're marching down the field, and I give all the credit to the offensive line. They are dominating the defense right now.
The Cardinals from the 32. Langford's handed the football. Second down following the run.
Well, that's a good job by the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the offensive line.
Gets it out for the completion. This is third down. He'll take the snap from the gun. Intercepted. They are completely out of sorts offensively, and now they add to the damage with the interception, Phil.
Yeah, when you get in situations like this, go back to the really simple things. Don't take a chance. Execute what you know you can do. If you do that, that'll give you some confidence, and then you'll start playing a lot better.
Loss of 3 on the play.
Running backs in the NFL now, it's hard to bring them down. That time, nice job of breaking the tackle.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one.
Get ready.
Second down and 5. Reaches out and snatches it. Brought down at the 29. Right now, this offense doesn't have much to complain about. Holding on to the lead here in the first half. And the passing game partner has been very sharp.
Well, they're probably going to complain that they could have more points because you can never have enough points, Jim. We all know that. But the offensive line, wide receivers, quarterback, and even the coach on the sideline all having a very good first half.
It's an illegal block in the back, and they now will be backed up some yardage.
Yes, always remember as a blocker, you need to get your head in front of the defender, and you got to get your front shoulder in front also to make it legal.
First down at the 45. Going for the home run. And it's incomplete.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. The Ravens will take the snap from the 45. Looking to go down the field here. And it's incomplete.
Defense, play the situation. It's third and long. Don't let a receiver get behind you and make a catch to pick up the first down. Keep it in front of you, and then let them catch it and come up and make the tackle.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Third down and 10. Airing it out. Another takeaway. Phil, that's a questionable decision to be throwing the football here before halftime with the big lead.
Well, it's a terrible decision, Jim. You know, sometimes you got to be satisfied with the big lead. You take a little chance. I don't know why, but boy, if this game turns around, they're going to answer some questions about that decision.
From the gun. The Cardinals get a first down. That's reception number 4 for him. They come to the line, and it's first down. No huddle time.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun formation. The catch is made. The Cardinals now move the chains. The Cardinals call a timeout and are left now with only 1. This next play coming from the 47-yard line. Looks like they're in press coverage here. With 2 hands, he has it.
So far, wonderful execution this drive. When you get a chance to get out of bounds, here the offensive player got the yardage, had a chance, gets out of the bounds, stops the clock. Good job by the offense.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Middle of the field and incomplete this time.
Well, the defense has got to love that. They love it when a quarterback is uneasy for whatever reason or just not in rhythm. That time they see him throw off the back foot and the throw goes incomplete.
The Ravens lined up in the nickel.
Let's go.
The Cardinals from the 37. The Cardinals get a first down. In stride, and he's caught for the touchdown.
Nothing like it for a quarterback, I'll tell you that. I loved it. Throw a little short pass and just root your guy on and watch him score a touchdown. Pretty exciting stuff.
The Ravens return team is ready. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Ravens offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Heaving it down the field. He rips it right out of the wide receiver's hands.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down.
Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Now on the move. Looking long. Comes down with the defender tips it out.
Well, I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a third and long situation for the offense to know where those first down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the first down marker.
And this will be incomplete. It'll be a 3 and out. They're set to punt it away now. Fights through contact. That return's good for about 5. The Cardinals bring their offense back onto the field. Touchdown drive the last time they had it as they attacked that secondary.
They sure did. They threw the football well on that last drive. And now I would think as an offensive coordinator, they're thinking pass on the defensive side. Switch it up. And I think you can catch them with some good runs here.
The Cardinals lined up. Everybody split out wide. Got a flag. Good yardage picked up on that call. The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up. The Cardinals call a timeout here. They have 0 timeouts remaining. First down, offense readying for the snap. From the shotgun. Going deep. But it's incomplete. And that's the end of the first half here in Sun City, USA. Back to the Phoenix area for the third quarter after a short break. With this kick, the second half is underway. And it's the same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20. The Cardinals offense trots out onto the field looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
First down at the 20. The Cardinals now move the chains.
Well, don't look at the scoreboards, which tells you you're down by a couple scores. Just concentrate on every single play and try to get another first down.
First and 10. Langford's taking the handoff. And he's able to get out to the 34-yard line. Now the offense in their hurry up. Langford's going to take the handoff now.
And the tackle is made at the 41.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals snap it at the 41. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, it's always a game of odds, isn't it, Jim? When you take situations like this, you're down by more than one score near midfield. The end of the game is coming near. I think this is where you take a chance. And the odds are on your side. If you go for it, you should be able to make it. I think this is a no-brainer. Go for it, Coach.
The Cardinals will go for it here on fourth down and short. The Ravens defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Cardinals snap it at the 41. He's got the catch. Langford's tackled down after a gain of 7.
I thought that was a pretty risky play that time by the offense. Even though it's the second half and you're down, you don't always have to go for it on fourth down. Fortunate for them, they got it that time.
First down at the 48. He makes the catch. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. The Ravens will use a timeout here early in the second half. Second and 1. The Cardinals get a first down. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down. Time for the hurry-up offense. They'll go shotgun here.
And the pass incomplete.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here. The Ravens with a nickel look here on defense from the shotgun. Pulls it in. Brought down by Mosley. They hurry to the line of scrimmage. Out of the shotgun. Makes the reception.
Well, you get a couple first downs on a drive. It just, of course, it makes you feel good about what you're doing. It loosens up the offensive play caller, and there's nothing like dictating to the defense. I love it.
First and goal from the 7. Has his man. That's a gain of 6.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
Second and goal from the 1.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Let's go.
Midway, it runs it across for the score. Touchdown. They'll decline the penalty and let the play stand.
Nice job up front by the offensive line. They get a good push. Easy for the quarterback to run the sneak and get the touchdown score.
He's put the ball on the tee and he's about to kick off. They're setting up the return. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Ravens offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You're putting us back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense.
The defense gets the sack.
This might not be nice to say, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end.
Press coverage all the way. Quarters formation here for the defense. The ball is knocked out.
It's not always about being safe on 3rd and long. Every coordinator has a group of plays that they like, a 3rd and 15 plus. So it could be seams, double moves, plays where you catch the defense by surprise and you can pick up a very tough 1st down situation.
From the gun. Takes the hit, throws.
The Ravens put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
Set up, return. Here he goes. They'll mark him at the 40. And a run back of about 9.
The Cardinals offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last possession ended in a touchdown. Phil, let's see if they can do it again.
Very well done. Loved what I saw out there on the offense the last time. They mixed it up and they showed a lot of confidence. You can see the speed of the football team and try to duplicate what they just did.
Out of the gun. He'll pick up 7 this time. Playing press coverage to the outside. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. 2nd and 3. They'll go ground. And that's a gain of 9.
The Cardinals did a good job that time picking up the 1st down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind in the 2nd half. You keep looking to pick up those 1st downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Langford's tackled down after a gain of 5. They're going to the hurry. The Cardinals have it at the 39. They'll run it with him again.
Coming to the line at the 33.
First down at the 33. Ball was out. This one's going back the other way.
Well, that's what you call a takeaway. That time the defense just hit the ball carrier so hard that he had to give the football up, and they lose it.
The Ravens offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3 and out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
The Ravens call a timeout and now have only 1 remaining for the rest of the game. 2nd down following that incompletion. The Ravens come to the line with an empty backfield. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun.
Kevin White hauls it in.
White's brought down after picking up 11 on this play.
That's what you want to do. Get a 1st down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
Corners formation here for the defense. Going for the deep ball. And it's incomplete.
Good try. Throw it deep down the field. It's a beautiful throw, but it just goes incomplete.
Looks like they're in press coverage here.
Get ready.
2nd and 10. Looking at every option. The ball is charged loose.
Well, it's do or die right now, and you've got to go ahead and make the call to give your offense a chance to get this 1st down. And I know this team, they have a lot at their disposal. I think there's a play in there that's going to give them a good chance.
Get ready.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Very nearly intercepted.
The defense did a very good job there on 3rd and long. They got the incomplete pass, but it's the work they did on 1st and 2nd down They made it tough on the offense, so third long, everything goes to the advantage of the defense.
And no return as this goes for a touchback.
The Cardinals were able to bulldoze their way down the field, only to cough up the football the last time they were out here. It sure looked like they were going to put up some points.
Yeah, the defense has got to feel lucky that time. They dodged a bullet just getting that fumble because they were getting moved on, pushed back. The offense was moving the ball great, but the defense came up with the fumble.
Drop back, shotgun formation. With the contact, the ball comes out.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
Second down coming up.
The Ravens call timeout, and that's it for them. They are out of timeouts the rest of the way.
Second down after the incompletion.
Oh, you see the linebackers moving around. I think they're trying to confuse the offensive line.
Searching for space to the right. Langford's marked down after a gain of 4.
The Cardinals are still in possession as we get this final quarter underway.
It'll be third down. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
Get ready. Red 38. Red 38.
Final quarter underway now with this snap.
Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
The Cardinals look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
The Cardinals snap it at the 36.
Langford's tackled down after a gain of 5. Hurry up, 2-minute offense. Second down and 5.
He's going to get another carry.
Clinton Dix, the one who brings him to the ground.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
Advancing it now inside the 40.
Here's the first snap after the big play. Snap it out of the gun.
Catch made. This is a wide receiver, Phil, right here, who loves to get his hands on the football.
Yeah, we've talked about him all day long. What else can I say about him except he's great, Jim? That's what he has in common with you.
The Ravens defense now is going to go nickel. 2nd and 4. Pass is intercepted. Tackles made.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Ravens heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out and be a little more creative. Get the defense off guard. Make them think over there. That was too generic what they did on the offensive side. If you want to score, show some ingenuity.
The Ravens line up in the pistol.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
First down at the 47.
Slashing to the right side. Picked up a couple that time.
That was a predictable play call here in the fourth quarter. You got a little lead, and you're trying to run the football to run out the clock, but the defense was ready and stopped it for a short gain.
The Ravens at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. The Ravens now move the chains.
The Ravens offense has been tough today. They are fighting out there on the field. That's a nice job picking up that first down. It's been fun to watch. They got a small lead here in the second half. We'll see if that first down can lead them to a score.
The line of scrimmage is at the 40.
First and 10. It's a grab by Perriman. Perriman's tackled down at the 15.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion. Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Press coverage all the way. First down at the 15.
Coming to the line at the 15-yard line.
No bump coverage here. Corners backing up.
Good job by the defensive line shifting all down inside. I think they're expecting a run up the middle.
The give. And that'll gain just a few yards. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
The ball sits at the 12-yard line.
The Ravens come out with a split backfield. From the gun. Secures it with 2 hands.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
First down here after the completion.
Let's go.
They'll go ground. And that'll be a gain of about 2.
When you're leading the game in the fourth quarter and you're on offense, you are looking to use the time up on the clock. So that was a nice play call by the offense to run. Defense stops it for a short game, though.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. If they're going to have any chance at all here late in the fourth, the defense must make a big stop and force it across for the touchdown. And that touchdown could have officially put this one out of reach.
Well, if it's not out of reach, it'll take 2 miracles to get back in this game by the defensive side. My gosh, they just gave up that time. They let the offense march down there and just score a touchdown that put this game out of reach.
The point after is good. The Cardinals are ready to return the kickoff. And a touchback. The Cardinals offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
The Ravens lined up in the nickel, dropping back now into the shotgun. Has his target. Taking another look at the stats here, we have a wide receiver who has put together a complete game, Phil.
It has been a tremendous game, Jim, no doubt about it. Now we understand why guys want to be wide receivers in the NFL instead of running backs. So many more ways to get the football and much easier to make plays happen once you get it.
Takes it from the gun. Makes the catch in the open field. Getting set as fast as they can. He'll take the snap from the gun. Makes the reception. He's going to be tackled right around the 42-yard line. Taking another look at the stats here, we have a wide receiver who has put together a complete game, Phil.
It has been a tremendous game, Jim, no doubt about it. Now we understand why guys want to be wide receivers in the NFL instead of running backs. So many more ways to get the football and much easier to make plays happen once you get it.
2nd down and 5.
Flag. Oh, it almost picked off that time.
Well, when you want to put all the pressure on the quarterback to make really good throws down the field, play tight man-to-man coverage, it takes perfect throws to get completions. Not there that time.
From the gun. Got the completion. The ball is fumbled. Well, the offense lucks out this time as they hold on to the football.
Yeah, I think the word luck is appropriate here, no doubt about it. Bad fumble that time by the offensive player, but at least they were alert enough to get there and get on it and keep possession of the football.
The Cardinals take it from the 28. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
Almost intercepted.
Gets tight down here in the red zone. So if you're a defender, read the quarterback. If you make a quick break on the football, hey, you get in position like this, you can knock it down.
Out of the shotgun formation. Throws the pass. Makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown. While that touchdown edges them closer to the lead, it may be a case of too little, too late in this game, Phil.
Well, it could be, Jim, but listen, I'm going to say this, it's never over. Remember 2015, the Seattle Seahawks had the Green Bay Packers in their place. I thought the game was over many times, but the Seahawks hung in there, and they found a way to pull it out.
Made right around the 26-yard line. The Ravens offense getting ready to start this drive, and things are looking good for them at this stage of the game, partner.
Yeah, this is where it gets tough, though, Jim. They got to find a way, make the right play call to get one first down. If you do that, that puts the other team in a very tough situation.
First down at the 26. Wide to the left. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The Ravens are in a much closer game today, but still find themselves up on the scoreboard after a decisive victory last time out.
When you practice in training camp and even during the week of games in the NFL, you always practice that the game is going to be tight, it's going to be close, and now we got to pull out those plays that are going to win the game for us.
The Ravens snap it at the 31. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals will stop the clock here with this timeout, needing to preserve time. It's 3rd down coming up. The Ravens are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation. Defense respecting the deep ball, playing way off the receivers. On the money. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. The Cardinals will call for the timeout. They need every second to be preserved at this point. The offense is still on the field right now. 4th down, and they'll need to pick up 2. Back at the line. They're going for it on 4th. The Ravens have it at the 34. And they bring it down at the 38-yard line.
That was a good call by the offensive coach that time. They needed 1 first down to win this game to seal things up. He makes the right call, and they get a big first down.
They come to the line of scrimmage. 1st down.
Let's go. Fred, 38. Fred, 38.
Look at the defensive line shifting all down to the inside. They're pinching. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
1st down and 10. Right back to him. And he is brought down at the 45-yard line.
Jim, that's just playing it by the book. You got the lead, and you want to keep the clock moving, so what do? You run the football. When you're in the huddle as a quarterback in this type of situation, you just tell everybody two things. Stay in bounds and put two hands on the football.
Second down, 3 for the first. They bring him down in the middle of the field at the 50. Going to go to the hurry-up with under a minute to play.
What a decision by the coach. You got a small lead late in the game, and here you are in a hurry-up offense. How about running an offense that just gets rid of the clock, gets rid of the time, get the game over with? That's the job. That's your job. Just win.
It was a close one, and at the final whistle, what a win for that one team.
It sure is. What a thrill to win a close game in the NFL. You think about it, how hard it is just to get one win and how tough it was out there. And hang on, man, it's a great feeling.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.